Greetings everybody, my name is Gillian Monks and I'm an author, writer of Merry Midwinter and the Alternative Advent Calendar, and I would like to share some tips for you for a happy alternative Christmas in this time of pandemic and COVID. Hello everybody. I have been hearing for weeks about Black Friday and Black Friday sales, and it's been going on at least for all the month of November. And it makes me sad because I think that some of the best gifts that you can give to somebody are something of yourself or that you have of your own, or even things that don't cost very much that you've got second hand in charity shops, for instance. So have a think about the people that you're giving Christmas presents to this year and what you really want to give to them and what you want to convey to them by that gift. And think about doing things differently. I know also that a lot of people, because of the pandemic, have much less spare cash this year. And so this might be one answer to help them along as well. So I've got a little list here of just alternative ideas, which I'm going to read out for you. Think about them. See if you can come up with something personal to you, or take one of mine and adapt it for your own. For instance, look around your own home. There are lots of things that we're given that we don't use, that we don't need, or even things that we have used and loved, but are still in good condition, that we would be happy to pass on perhaps to somebody else who has less than we do, or hasn't got that particular item and would really cherish it and use it well. So think about recycling some of your own things, or about things, unwanted things that you've bought and never taken to in the end, and redistributing them as gifts, but gifts with thought that are appropriate to the person you're giving them to. Similarly, books particularly are always welcome, are always useful, and whether they're some of your own books that you want to dispense with now, or whether they're from charity shops or second-hand bookshops, it's always a welcome gift, always useful, and you can put in the front perhaps a little note on a separate piece of paper as to why you thought about that particular person and why you think that book would be good and that they would enjoy it. You can also do lots of other personal things. Not to be funny about it, but you can actually take a photo of yourself and send it to somebody, or even have it put in a frame, or maybe a photograph of you and your partner or your whole family, and send it to other members of the family who might really welcome it. And I know that in this digital age, it's easy for people to send photos electronically, but sometimes it's nice to have them in hard copy and nice to be able to put them on the wall and enjoy them. You can do things like write a poem, especially dedicated for or about another person, as long as you keep it polite, don't be rude. These are nice gifts. You might want to print out an account of how you first met, or funny memories, and decorate and dedicate it to them, or record your favourite tracks of music and send them that to play. And this is personal to you, so it brings you closer to the person that you're focusing on. Or you might wish to record with your own voice some of your most precious memories. You can write it down first and read it out. If it's a recording, nobody can see that you're reading it. Or get your children or your grandchildren to sing carols, or to read a story to send to grandparents or other members of the family. Or get parents or grandparents to talk about their memories and send their recordings to the rest of the family, audio or on film. Or you might want to print out family recipes, either just one, or something seasonal to Christmas, or two or three or a little selection. And you could always illustrate it with family photos as well of your home or your past homes, your childhood, your family now, whatever. But again, it's really personal. And not only that, it's something that's useful. A lot of these gifts, if they're not personal, they're useful. And I think that's really good. And they won't be cluttering up the world in years to come, especially if it's something like giving a gardener in your family or among your friends packets of seeds, or pots of herbs from your own garden, or recycling plastic pots from the supermarket and punching holes in the bottom, painting the outsides, decorating them, giving them a set of recycled plastic garden pots. Again, very personal and using your time and thought, but not costing a huge amount. Make sweets, bake cakes, bake biscuits to give just before Christmas. Maybe something that you have sewn, or if you're crafty at all and nibble with your fingers, something that you make. And to go back to the garden, jars of culinary herbs as well, dried, ready to use in the kitchen. All these things, very welcome. And at the end of the day, what you're doing is giving of yourself. I can't stress this enough. It does cost a lot, actually. It costs a huge amount in your time, in your thought. But hopefully it will mean oh so much more. And you and the person you're giving your gift to will enjoy it that much more, and it'll bring you closer together. And that is so important, another key element of true Christmas. Thank you, and have a good time with your alternative gifts. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment and share. And if you want to know more, visit gillianmonks.com. Thank you.